Hi folks, I'm Max. I'm new to this game. This is my, well, it's not exactly my first video, but the others were a long time ago and not terrifically successful. However, I hope to rectify that. I'm going to continue doing this regularly, weekly, and try and put a bit of news into perspective and perhaps a little comedy involved as well. I hope you like it. I suppose, you know, I'm going to get my detractors. We all do, my detractors. A muddy tractor. Oh, yeah. Anyway, first off, I'd like to sort of give you a little bit of background about myself. I'm 64 years old. I live in the south of England, in Essex. I'm a motor mechanic, but mainly most of my working life I've spent driving a breakdown lorry and pulling people out of situations. There's a lot wrong with things in everybody's life. I've seen the good and I've seen the bad, you know, but I can relate a few things. But as far as I'm concerned, I think we make it bad for ourselves a lot of the time, don't you? I mean, I know I do. That's like watching a film and holding wee in. You know, I do that a lot. Bloody awful. Why do I do it? I don't know. Anyway, just want to get on. There's a few things in that... Oh dear, I'm smoking. Is that allowed? Oh dear. I know it's an awful habit. I'm in my conservatory and the door is wide open. As it were, so to speak, to coin the phrase e.g. in the vernacular. Metaphorically speaking, of course. I always try and make an idiomatic attempt. Oh, shut up. Anyway, I'm a brummie, to start off with, like, you know, I used to come from Birmingham at one time, but... Right, of course I come from Liverpool, that's all. Can't remember. Never mind. Good thing in the paper today, which is the 5th September. And look, we've got a, not that one, cure for leukemia on the NHS. That is brilliant, but it's very expensive. It's not things like that I really want to talk about. Corbyn, is he a racist? I don't think so, really. He's made some remarks about some anti-Semitic sounding remarks. It's sounding like that to some people. It doesn't to me. You can criticise a regime without actually being a racist and criticising the people. We've got too many racists. We've got too many people out there who are keen to detract from anybody that's trying to do something. And they'll go out of their way and they'll spin it. It's not a good idea, really. Now, this article in here caught my eye. Part-time pupils. Terrible. They've closed a lot of schools down now, closing on a Friday afternoon. Way, said the kids. But the parents didn't, and I can agree with them, really. It's very strange what's happened to our country. Is it Brexit? I don't know. We're paying the same amount of tax, aren't we? We're paying the same amount of national insurance. We're paying the same amount of VAT. Everything we buy. I want this bit, and I want that bit, and I want that. How much do you end up with? It's not much. You see, I want to show you something as well. I am one, at the moment, of the great unemployed, possibly due to having this bootylicious, that's my booty, I just showed you. I've had that on for 8 months, man, 8 months. I have, really. And it's very restrictive. It's hard to climb up and down stairs. It's hard to walk in. My muscle... I don't want to go on about myself. You're not interested, are you? No, we're not. Okay, fair enough. Another thing I've seen as well in the paper, which is, which has really got to me, you know. I'm just going to take a bit. Look at that. I've always liked Colleen Nolan. I used to like the sister. I'm in the mood for dancing, romance. You know that one. And she's on a programme at lunchtimes in the week called Loose Women. It seemed like it's not a good idea if you're the slightest bit unstable and you've had a terrible, terrible childhood like this Mrs. Woodford has claimed. And okay, I feel sorry for anybody. I didn't have such a good childhood myself. I had a stepmother and she was a little bitch. And I don't know, the Big Brother house, if you're going to go in there, I think you've got to have a bit of armour plating. You've got to go in there and think to yourself, you know, I'm not going to take this too seriously. I'm just going to go in there, I'm going to be friendly, I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to get my money. Thousands and thousands of pounds. I mean, that girl that has left the Big Brother house, the one who was on, I can't even remember her name now, isn't that disgusting? The one who was on Emmerdale and was cruelly beaten by a guy who was also on Emmerdale in a play. Hey, you know, it was ridiculous. Absolutely. Millions of people on the television saw it. We read about it in the papers and everything. He's a bully. He continually punched me like a boxer. He didn't. And now she's apologised. Perhaps it was a little bit over the top. She shouldn't have gone in the Big Brother house. I'm not dissing her. I'm not saying anything bad about her. She hasn't got the nerves. I don't think people realise that social pressure in something like the Big Brother house. Remember, you haven't got TV, you haven't got newspapers, you haven't even got a pen. You can't even do a crossword puzzle. I mean, you can't do a crossword puzzle. You can't do anything. All you can do is talk to each other and do these ridiculous tasks that they get and order your shopping and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's after a while you can see the atmosphere gets more intense emotionally. You haven't got anything. You've gone over. Oh, hi, I'm from Lincolnshire. My name's Tam. Really big celebrity. So what did you do? Well, I used to sweep up outside the BBC studios or something, whatever, you know, these ridiculous, like, zealous celebrities. And, okay, you know, they want to try and have a go at it, and it's a laugh. My wife watches it. I don't. You see, we've got such different viewing habits. She sits back there in the living room, and I sit in here in the conservatory with my son, who isn't here, and an hour ago passed his driving test. Whee! Great, isn't it, eh? Also, 3 days ago at 8 a.m, I became a grandfather. Lola May. Woo. She's a bonny little thing. She's perfect. And we went to see her at the hospital. Yeah, it was really good. I love that kind of thing, you know. Now, I just want to tell you for future episodes and stuff. I know I'm going on and on and on and on. But it's only been 9 minutes. Yeah, 9 minutes and 4 seconds. So, I just want to give you a clue of where I'm coming from and what's going to be happening. I am an atheist. I don't hate Christians. I don't hate Muslims. I don't understand them. I really do not know where they're coming from. I can't believe that anybody could be sucked into something like that with no evidence whatsoever. The only thing they've got, and the only thing that people refer to all the time, is the book, the Bible. They say, we used to say, had this little thing at primary school. We used to stand on the step and dance around going, blood is in the Bible. I don't swear. blood is in the Bible. I don't care, so you can say, bloody hell, it's in the Bible. You know, of course it is. It's not like saying, fuck it, I'm not a Christian, I don't care, you know. I don't want to do that. I don't want to diss people. I just want to understand better. They probably can't understand why I smoke. I don't understand why I smoke either, but I do. I haven't got many other vices. I don't drink, apart from gallons of this stuff, tea. But the thing about religion and atheism, it's not a stance I've taken, it's just a logical progression. I'm supposed to believe in this creator of everything that wants me to praise, constant praise given to him for making us. I don't see any advantage you get from it apart from meeting others of a like mind. Motorbike club works for me. I love motorbikes as well, by the way. That's my religion, baby. Riding a motorbike is the second best feeling in the world. But I equally confused with Muslims and equally confused with Jews and Taoism and any other kind of religion you can think of. It's very confusing. But people fervently believe. I'd like to say that it's a kind of mental laziness. Instead of contemplating about a supreme being that's made everything and thanking them for it, which I would do if I believed it, I would. It's more a matter of it's an easy way out, isn't it? Why are we here? Why? My answer to that is, why do we expect an answer? Perhaps there isn't a reason. I don't know. I've got my own views, which we'll come to in later eps, but it's very confusing. I'd like to hear some of your words that you have to say about it. Try and convince me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I could be. I don't think I am. But not everything works with logic. And I think the main difference why we don't understand religion is, one, it doesn't make any sense. Read the Bible and they say, God made the world in 6 days and rested on the seventh, yeah? And other people say, oh, no, you can't class a day as a day. Well, don't call it a day then. It's something that happens when you get one revolution of the world, isn't it? That's a day. So if you did it in 7, well, 6 rather, that's great. But you can't go around interpreting things. And you can't interpret things. And you can't get a meaning out of anything without interpreting. You get what I'm saying? It's like predictions, philosophers coming out with different ways of why we're here and whatever. There's no alternative to it. I think the best we can do is live our lives the best we can. Be nice to people. Don't diss people because you don't agree with them or you don't understand them. Why would you do that? And the last thing I want to say before I close, trolls. There's something wrong with trolls. If you're a troll, I don't understand why you do that either. That's equally baffling, probably more so. Making people feel bad because you're feeling bad about something. You need to try being nice to people. I'll tell you why I'm nice to people, because you get a nice warm buzz out of it. I admit it. Not for the money, it's for the buzz. That's what I do it. That's why I ride motorbikes. It's a buzz. Thing I find, though, it's anything that has a buzz to it has also got another side to it as well that you have to pay. riding a motorbike, you could crash and hurt yourself. It makes it exciting, doesn't it? Being a Christian makes you feel righteous. Together, you're doing the right thing, and all these people can't be wrong. I'm not saying that I have answers, but I'd like to hear yours. If you want to subscribe to me, that'd be great. I'd love it. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. I'm very pleased to have met you, and I hope you're going to continue seeing me on Max's World. Bye-bye.